Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. We are literally hours away from Winterfest on Facebook and web. We just got told from Hero Wars what the skills of Isaac will be. So I'm too excited to wait. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so we have Isaac's skills here. So the first skill of Isaac is Teslin's Overdrive. Each attack charges Teslin up by 10%. When the charge reaches 100%, Isaac can activate Teslin's first ability. She emits an electromagnetic impulse, silencing all enemies for 4 seconds. So silence is a very, very good skill. This basically allows you to prevent your opponent from having their heroes have their skills go off. So, for example, right, let's say your Kark is fully charged, ready to have its ult go off and basically toss up 3 enemies on the opposing side. With silence, Kark is only able to use his basic attacks and not able to ult. So that's really problematic if you're the team that is silenced, because that just allows the opposing team to attack as much as possible and take out your heroes before they have a chance to even activate their skills. And skills are really important because those are really usually where your big attacks are coming from. So this is a dangerous skill and a great asset for Isaac. The second skill is MP3 Capacitor. Teslin's magic power capacitor absorbs a portion of any magic damage taken by Isaac and his allies, transforming it into Teslin's charge. The amount of charge she gains is 4 times the energy allies would have received for taking that damage. So this basically protects allies from magic damage being done to them, as well as Isaac to a certain extent. So it's just a portion. It's not all of it, but it's still significant. And here's why. So let's say you're facing a Twins team and that damage gets spread out. The less damage that's done and the more damage that's absorbed by Teslin allows for this first skill to go off again. And this first skill, right, is a silencing skill, which is super annoying. So this can be a vicious cycle, and maybe the best course of action to avoid this from even becoming a factor is to not use a magic team when you're facing Isaac. I don't know. That's an option. So the third skill, Drone Swarm. If Teslin's Overdrive is activated more than once during a battle, she also spawns drones on all subsequent activations. The drones boost physical attack of allies for 8 seconds. The boost efficiency is doubled for allied engineers. So this is an interesting skill. It's a good skill, and one of the things that has me concerned is that you need Teslin's Overdrive to activate more than once. I mean, I think it's very doable, but you definitely have to be careful of Jorgen being on the opposing team. So Sebastian may be a good hero to have to basically negate that possibility if you're on Facebook and web. And I like the fact that the physical attack is increased. The fact that the boost efficiency is doubled for allied engineers is significant for engineers. If Ginger is using her ult, right, the one where she basically is firing off a bunch of shots, this could be a very, very good skill to be paired with Ginger. We also have the fourth skill, High Voltage Module. If Teslin's Overdrive is activated more than twice, so 3 times minimum, a high voltage module is triggered on all subsequent activations, damaging all enemies. So basically, it sounds like if you're facing off against Isaac, you do not want Isaac to stay in the fight very long, or you want the fight to be very short, because you don't want Isaac charging up and using the first skill, Teslin's Overdrive, too many times, because the longer that the fight goes on, it seems the more dangerous and susceptible you can become to Isaac's skills. If you're using Isaac, who might you want to pair as a pet? So I consider this question. You definitely want Isaac sticking around. So Axel, if Axel is available for patronage, may be a good option. Here, right, so damage cannot exceed a certain point. So your hero is almost guaranteed to stick around. So if Isaac sticks around, if you have a Martha or someone who's a healer right? You might not have to worry about Isaac getting knocked out. So Axel could be a good option. Another good option is Mara. So Mara increases the duration of stun, blinding, silence, which is the key for us. Slow, charm, and mind control effects inflicted by the master. So I think this is a very good skill if we're talking about Isaac, patronage-wise, to have. So those are the two that I would probably recommend if we're looking at Isaac, and based off of Isaac's skills, we want Isaac to stick around so that this Teslin's overdrive can be activated multiple times. Who do I think Isaac will be most effective against? I definitely think Isaac will be most effective against magic attackers. I think that's a no doubt because of this second skill. So I think the twins and Satori are definitely someone who will be struggling a little bit against Isaac. I think Aurora, to a certain extent, will struggle if Aurora is unable to get her first skill off, right, which allows for dodge for the entire team. Now her team's kind of put more at a disadvantage. So this will really challenge teams such as Aurora and Twins together, which is one of my favorite teams. But this Isaac, with his skills, kind of is a counter to an Aurora Twins team. So this is definitely something to watch out for. I think we'll know more once we start testing him out, but that's my preview on Isaac and his skills. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in Dominion.